ladies and gentlemen, the curtain is starting to be unveiled when it comes to Joe Biden and him not being capable to be the president for 4 years. And they lied about it. And now it's all coming out via the Wall Street Journal. There's stuff all over the place here on X. And we've also got the spending bill, possibly a government shutdown with liberals trying to spin it like, oh, Elon Musk, he's unelected, he's the new president. Now they're trying to drive a wedge in between Trump and Musk, but I think Trump is using Musk as a shield to push what he wants, and then Musk pushes it. We know Musk has X. It's huge in terms of propaganda, in terms of getting the word out, formulating a narrative. Trump has Musk as almost his official spokesperson now to push whatever narrative he wants, and they're working together. This is great, and they're trying to spin like, oh, Musk is acting as the president. Well, this is what Trump wants. Trump potentially, I mean, the government might get shut down for a few days. We will have to see. I think the big thing when it comes to Trump and the spending bill will be the one next year when he's actually in office, because right now he is just the president-elect. But we do know that Doge, Vivek, and Elon, they are going to be cutting a bunch of stuff following the Argentina model. They were able to cut a bunch of unnecessary government spending, take out a bunch of the agencies in Argentina, and also lower taxes, which liberals said, oh, you're going to raise the debt by lowering the taxes. Well, they were able to do it in Argentina because of the amount of wasteful spending their government had. And now you've got outsiders like Vivek and Elon coming in. They're going to get rid of so much useless crap. It's called trimming the fat off the government. People are pissed off about it. That's the thing with the spending bill. The spending bill is 1,600 pages. Why do liberals hate when things get more efficient? Like, it's 2024. We really have to have a spending bill that's 1,600 pages that nobody's going to read through? Seriously? You have to have AI summarize it for you? But guys, let's get to this Wall Street Journal. It's now confirmed Biden was in a diminished mental state for his entire presidency. So now they're all coming out and they're admitting, the advisors surrounding Biden, they're like, yeah, he didn't do anything. They would go to Biden kind of as like a token thing. Oh, the president's in charge. We're going to ask him. But they were really just coaxing answers from Biden. No Democrat worth a damn was going to let Biden make any serious decision. And that's why Biden's presidency is always going to be clouded by the fact that he couldn't complete the job. And the idea that, I mean, where do you even rank Biden in terms of being a president? They're going to say, well, he passed X, he passed Y. But you want to talk about a terrible situation towards the end where he had such a horrible performance in a debate. They said, this is so terrible, we have to remove him from the ticket because of how bad this is as an incumbent. So Biden, I think, is going to be thought of as not favorably in terms of like a historical context. I mean, the guy, he's not capable of doing it. And now all the aides are coming out there saying, yeah, he didn't do anything. We would go to him. We'd be like, Joe, this is what we're doing. We need you to sign off on this. Because I mean, why would you trust Biden to do anything? He can't formulate a sentence. This was what we all knew. And then they gaslit us back in the spring when they were trying to run Biden. They said, well, maybe it's Kamala. She's the problem. That's why Biden had bad polling numbers. Then Biden's polling numbers went up slightly in May, if you remember that, going into June. And they were all in on Biden. They said it was great. He has the terrible debate. And then CNN and all the others are like, get him out of here. He can't win. And so it's just a historically bad presidency from Biden. Biden, worse approval rating than Trump. Trump is sitting +2, +3. Once he ends the Russia-Ukraine war, Trump's going to be a +15 approval rating. And that's going to, and you've got Musk to formulate the narrative and everything saying Trump's going to save the world from World War III. And then you've got the Bitcoin reserve coming in. That's going to wipe out the debt. Doge is going to wipe out the debt. Trump really has a great opportunity, and also Trump needs to be good on illegal immigration because there's some cracks there that's like, oh, now we're not going to deport all of them. It's an issue. You finish the wall, just build the wall up, just build it up so they can't it's very simple, but it is more complicated than that. But seriously, it's just like, just build the wall and then they try and get in, say, no, go home. But no, with it, it's more important with the deportation. The people already in the country, it's more important, I know, to deport them. But let's see this. You've got Adam Schiff, this clown, makes a public show of criticizing Robert Hur for including Biden's poor mental state in the Hur report. Remember the Hur report? When they're like, Biden, oh, you know what? He did commit crimes, but he's just too old we can't charge him. He's so mentally. I mean, Robert Hur's like, this guy, he can barely say anything. I don't feel comfortable charging him with anything. This is sad. 9 months later, the Wall Street Journal reports the White House at times had to cancel national security meetings due to Biden's poor mental state. They had to cancel. Well, of course they did. Does anyone really think Biden is sitting there working like a normal president should work at his age? He's working 18 hours a day, which is really it's 16 to 18 hours a day minimum. I mean, that's what it is. A lot of the times it's 20 hours when you're the president. It's just how it goes. And so, did anyone really think Biden was doing that? I mean, if you would think he'd be doing even less. We've got even more stuff here, some context here. Spring of 2021, Biden officials cancels his national security meetings based on whether he's having, oh my goodness, based on whether he's having a good day or a bad day. So the national security meetings, if Biden's in a bad mood, I guess they can wait till tomorrow. You've got CNN analysts saying GOP questions about Biden's fitness are gross, low common denominator politics, so more gaslighting from them. And so this is good to expose these people on how much they lie. They blatantly lied throughout the entire thing. Now you've got his own aides admitting, yeah, if Joe was having a bad day and didn't get his morning little sippy cup, yeah, we weren't doing a meeting, an important national security briefing. We were not going to do that. But no. It's the dumb Republicans falling for the deep fakes and everything like that. I mean, these people just blatantly lie. How powerful is it? You have to understand. They gaslit everyone in this. I mean, they got their hand caught in the cookie jar. They said it's all fake. Biden's fine. And then he has the debate. And it's like, oh, you lied the entire time. Okay. I mean, why would anyone have any... There's just no trust in the mainstream media. It's a total clown show. Elon is secretly president. It's funny because Trump's not even in yet. They're already doing that. Claims on the day that Wall Street Journal on Biden drops high-end comedy. Yeah. The White House hid Biden's decline per Wall Street Journal, giving control, access, scripting most moments, and placing senior advisors in roles that Biden would have otherwise occupied. At the EU-US summit, Biden's mental health varied even within meetings. He was the only world leader who missed the G7 dinner. Yeah, apparently he supposed to have a meeting with the German chancellor in 2022, and he was sleeping. They said he's going to bed. It's 7 o'clock at night. It's I mean, he goes to bed like 4 or 5 o'clock, it feels like. But with Biden, I mean, nobody's surprised by this, but it is just funny how much gaslighting there was about him, getting him in office with everything that happened in 2020, the massive push, the pandemic happening at the worst time possible, and then Biden winning by 40,000 votes after about 4 days. Then they called it after some of the states flipped. But either way, guys, we already knew all of this, but it is kind of interesting to see it all come out officially when it comes to just how bad Biden's mental state was. And it's not even like, oh, it's just the last year. No, it was also 2021, 2022. This is a 2022 meeting at the G7 dinner. You can't even attend it. And so that goes, I mean, this was the entirety of his administration. It was a total mess, and Kamala certainly wasn't helping. What a horrible ticket that was. You want to talk about a weak ticket, Biden, Kamala? My goodness. But, I mean, this doesn't surprise me. I don't think anyone's shocked by these revelations. Maybe so the timing of it coming with Biden being as bad as he was, starting really in 2021 since he entered, and they fast-tracked him. They said he needed to beat Trump. Trump was horrible. And, I mean, it was a total shadow government. Biden was doing nothing. He was not in control. The public elected him to, I guess, just be a traffic cone. But either way, guys, that is going to do it for this video. Make sure you follow me on X. Link to that's always in the description.